Morning, this is Broadway and First, I like to call Fluffy. I had him a couple of winters ago and he was still a 3-year-old colt and he had hair on him an inch long. He looked like a mountain goat and he wasn't very colty, so I took the mickey out of him and called him Fluffy, so I still call him Fluffy. So I did a voice report last week about him and accidentally called him Broadway and Fluff, so sorry guys, Broadway and First. He is obviously a gelding now, and he's, for me, that's the only change. He's still a quirky flying spur individual, but I like him a lot. I'm pleased to have him back. He's so broad, he's so wide, and I think they actually call him broadbacks. I think Jessica Dudley, that works down the Jared McLean side of things, calls him broadbacks. So I get that because he is wide, he's chunky. He was so honest for you guys last prep. I mean, he was just fantastic. I even went down and watched a couple of his runs. I saw him at Cranbourne, I saw him at Moonee Valley. Unfortunately, he didn't win on either of those occasions, but it was still good to go and say hello to him, have my photo taken with him at Cranbourne. And I've always been a fan of him, and it's even better when he's been gelded and he's won the races he won for. You must put over 100 grand in your bank account. That's pretty damn good, isn't it? So I've had Fluff for a few weeks, and he probably won't go to the track till end of next week, and it's just a matter of getting the roadwork miles into him. He's pretty uncomplicated. He feels pretty sound. I suspect he's probably got little knee issues and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure they take care of all of that at Darren Weir's. And so his action's probably a little bit choppy, maybe a little bit stabby into the ground, but he's not lame at all, and he's definitely not sore, but his action's not really free-flowing and smooth and stuff like that. But look, that's wear and tear, that's racing in good old Australia when the tracks are hard. So other than that, he's in good shape when he's paying attention. Come on, Fluff. So he's a good boy. So he's just trotting, carrying a few miles. I don't really have a lot to say about him. I've got to be careful I don't get him too fat. He loves his food. He's quite a heavy horse, and I don't keep him bulked up on too much chaff. Because the problem with him is he's a vacuum cleaner too. He eats it all in 2 seconds flat. I'm sure all he does is take a big deep breath, and the whole thing just gets vacuumed into his belly. Come on, Fluff. He's a bit lucky, but that's about it. He's got lovely big eyes. He's just a beautiful headed horse. Come on, Fluff. So I hope he goes on and does great things for you this prep. Come on. He's quite happy coming out here and doing his job by himself. The only time he's a bit funny is when he's scared of things, but you just keep your legs on, keep him forward like then. He's just shy to that cockatoo up there. So that's why they come here too, so they do have a look at something different and make them think of different things than just going around a racetrack. I'm sure Darren chooses particular horses to come here at particular times in their preps as well. Come on, Fluff. Come on. Canter. Just going up the hill here, so a bit of a 600-metre climb to the Black Hill Reserve, so he can just canter, just try and get his head down a bit. Stuck up like a peacock, thank you. Come on. He was a great contributor to the 49 winners for ATB. I didn't think they'd get anywhere near 50 this year, just because of the change of some of those good old horses. The end of Taiyu, and Falago only won one, whereas he usually wins a few. But others have stepped up and taken their place, haven't they? And Broadway and First was one of them. Yogi's been another. Silver Straden's been honest, can't win a race, but extremely honest. You just need these good old stages to keep the ball rolling, keep the morale high, and Broadway's been terrific. So he's very uncomplicated to ride. It's towards the end of the week today. Oh no, it's not. It's middle of the week. It's Wednesday. But they're usually pretty sensible. He knows we trot here. He's coming back underneath me. So that's the entrance to the Black Hill Reserve, so you get a few cars and stuff coming here. Come on, Fluff. I still work on keeping him round and going nicely, so he's using his correct muscles. I do it to all of them. It makes riding pleasurable. Very boring riding on a drop long rein. Come on, Fluff. So this is the the downhill for him. So we just sit him up, slow him down a little bit, make him use his back end. He's a good boy. Show you his shadow. That's him. Just trot along nicely, pricked ears. He's happy. Next time you get a video, he'll be doing his bit of pace work at the track. So, like I said, that'll probably be, I reckon it'll be the middle of next week more than anything, because if I don't start doing a bit of work with him, he's going to get too large. Too large. He didn't need his teeth doing. I had them checked, but he was in good shape. So he's probably why he spelled so well. Got the most out of every ounce of grain that he got. Come on, Fluff. So you can see he's, he's sound as a bell. He's just swinging along. Yeah, happy boy. So I'll turn around down here and canter him up the hill. Come on. The only thing he doesn't like are kangaroos. You just got to look for a few roos. Most of them don't care because they live with them, and he lives with them too, but he still has an issue with them. Not very brave. It's going very well today though. Good boy. It was his birthday yesterday, so happy birthday Broadway from everybody. I actually didn't realise it was the 1st of August. I didn't even realise it was Tuesday, to be honest with you, but every day seems to be the same. The only thing is it's nice and warm and sunny, and I'm loving it. I know it's not spring, but it's giving us a taste of it a bit early. It's not true, it'll change soon. I'm on Fluff. So he can turn, have a canter up the hill, and then I'll switch you off, but that's him. So you can see him. Hi Broadway, say hi. He's got a beautiful eye. He's a beautiful horse, so that's him. He's fine. He's a bit hairy, but not nowhere near as hairy as when he was fluffy, that's for sure. Because he really was a Himalayan mountain goat then. Oh, dead kangaroo will go over this side, Fluff. We don't need to be seeing that. Yucky. Come on, bud. Canter, come on. This is in my own good time. He's not in a hurry, he's relaxed. That's probably why. He's pretty cool customer, because he doesn't get himself all fired up and stupid. Mind you, he does over-race a bit, I know. So he knows his job when he's in amongst the crowd on race day. Come on. Where's the edge? I want him on the edge where it's a bit softer. That's better. So you can see him there. Got his head nicely low. Come on, shine at a bird, you peanut. Come on. There he is. As soon as you stop thinking about what you're doing, he takes the piss out of you. Don't he, boy? So he's nice and low in front, but he's not too low. Still using his back, working up the hill. Come on. Come on, Fluff. Push up a bit, come on. That's it. Come on. I'm just encouraging him to go a little bit quicker because he's a little bit of a bludger. That's better. Good boy. Good boy. Nice. Nice work. Oh, 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 oh. Good boy. Good boy, Fluff. Watch the tree. That's him, so he'll just trot home. Have another little canter up the hill before I've finished, but I'll switch you off so it doesn't go on and on and on forever. But that's just a quick view. Christina, Cam, Broadway and First doing this thing. He's a good boy.